Kristen loves the cuisines of Central America, and her pick showcases fresh ingredients in family recipes that span Mexico's Central and Pacific coast. All this makes it more than your typical taqueria. It's the go-to spot in the Jack London district in Oakland, and it's called NIDO.
We built NIDO with a lot of trash from the area, a lot of pallets from the produce mart, shipping containers from the waterfront, just a lot of repurposed things. So we wanted
repurposed materials, not trash. My name is Sylvia McCullough.
I'm Corey McCullough, and we're the owners of NIDO in Oakland.
The original dishes were inspired by my mom, my family being from Nayarit, the Pacific coast. We've now expanded our menu to have some influences from some of our line cooks and co-chefs.
I fell in love with mezcal when I met Sylvia and her ties to Mexico, and I wanted that mezcal to be a focal point of the bar. A good collection, wide variety.
Obviously, we present everyone with silverware. But you know, I think the food's supposed to be messy, and the mole is supposed to be runny, and you're supposed to pick up the tacos with your hands. But you know, we still see people, you know, cutting into their taco, which is fine. So we now have a daughter. She's been used to the restaurant since she was in the womb, so she loves the noise, she loves the music, she loves everyone.
We wanted to start turning this side of Jack London Square, the warehouse district, into someplace else to go. And we have great neighbors, and it's a great spot.
All right, Kristen, NIDO means nest, doesn't it? And
Yes.
you do sort of get that all-encompassing, all-embracing feeling at this place, don't you?
Absolutely. It's a small, cozy place.
And it's a husband and wife team.
Exactly. And they live right in the neighborhood. And so when they were kind of thinking of a restaurant, they wanted something that felt like home to them. So my favorite thing are the trout croquetas. They're smoky and they're small, but they come on a plate of crema. It's a combination of smoked trout and potato and onions, and it's just this.
Those were standout, I have to say.
That was really good.
They're fantastic.
I wish there was more than just 3.
Yeah,
And bigger.
And big. Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a theme here.
Sorry.
And the thing is, they were wonderful. I wish they would have been hotter. So
Mine have always been super hot, and I love them. But the other thing I love there is the fish of the day. And it's the last time was halibut in this fish broth that's tangy and spicy and phenomenal. It's light. It's very satisfying.
I didn't see a fish of the day the night we were there. My favorite thing was like probably the kale salad, actually. And it was like an avalanche of like crema and, you know, and a cantijo queso on top. And it was, I like cheese. It was just smothered with cheese. And then with the, you know, pomegranate, it gave it a little tang. And the avocado was that's nice and creamy. And it was a dichotomy that I liked with the crunchy kale and like just the cream. And it hit me on all levels. My other favorite dish was the eggplant casserole kind of. I mean, it was a black bean mole sauce. I loved that. It was great. It didn't come with tortillas though, and that was really.
The tortillas are fantastic.
Yeah, I know, but
they're homemade and they're so good.
So these are homemade.
And they're not like these giant honking tortillas. They're just
6 inch.
they're not too oily, and they've got a nice thickness to them.
What did you have, John?
Well, what do you think I started with? I started with margaritas.
They got a lot of margaritas,
But
don't
it's
they? You got
weird.
your
The
choice of
margaritas aren't really big margaritas, but wow.
They pack a punch.
They pack a punch.
And they've got some mezcals there, too.
Yes.
And they do a mezcal tasting,
They did the
actually.
guac and chips.
The chips are
Fluffy.
great.
But see, my chips were hot.
Mine are always
And
hot
I
too.
love
Yeah.
that.
I want my tortillas, you know.
Maybe they didn't, I don't know, you weren't getting hot stuff.
I wasn't getting it.
What about the carnitas?
The carnitas, yeah. Oh my God, that was wonderful. They threw pork ear in it, you know, and trotters, and yeah, I'm all about that. Put the parts in there.
I like that.
Snout to tail, baby.
Snout to let's eat it off. Those are the best parts.
Yeah. And what else did you have?
I did this homemade soup. It had Brussels sprouts, carrots, all these different vegetables, and it had chicken. They were chunks. Loved it. My wife had the tostadas. They were great.
The ají tostaditas.
Yes.
Oh gosh, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They're mixed in with fresh ají, with avocado, and they're stuffed full. They're stuffed to the top. They're fantastic.
And I'll tell you, the service, I went lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
Which is great about this restaurant. If you need gas, you go across the street,
Right.
you got your gas, you got parking. I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And if I'm in Oakland, I will make sure I go to that place.
Anything else?
Actually, the flan.
Yeah.
I don't typically like flan. It's not too sweet. It's just enough to finish your meal. It's not too big. It's not too sweet.
I had liquid flan. I had the blanco y negro, and, which is horchata and coffee. Great combination. And I added a shot of rum.
Of course you
It's like
did.
a liquid
Of
flan.
course you did.
Yeah, that's a liquid flan.
What I thought was interesting is that they don't take reservations. I'm
No.
usually leery of that, but they had the policy call 15 minutes ahead, and so we did, and it worked.
And that's a good policy.
I liked
It
it
is.
actually.
To be aware of.
It
It's
is.
pretty smooth.
I've never had to wait there. As many times I've been, I've actually never
That's
had
great
to
to
wait.
hear.
Now, is
Yeah, we
that dinner
come-
or lunch?
Lunch and brunch, actually.
Yeah, I heard the
Just-
brunch is
Oh,
really
it's out of
good.
this world.
I
The
didn't go for
chilaquiles
brunch.
is phenomenal.
Right,
Phenomenal.
right.
And I love
And those
chilaquiles.
hopefully those are warm tortillas as
chilaquiles.
well.
Oh.
They are nice and warm and delicious.
Don't push your luck, buddy.
What I loved about it, it's also close to a BART station, so
Yeah,
you know,
freeway entrance.
and
Boom,
it's
you're
right
on.
there.
Right there.
This is true.
Right.
This is your spot. Wrap it up for us.
NIDO, fantastic neighborhood restaurant, shabby chic, phenomenal food, good portions.
All right,
give it a
Gabe.
try.
Nouveau Californios cuisine, really fresh, very current. I'd definitely go back.
And John.
Great Mexican restaurant in Oakland. Farm fresh to the table. Everything was delicious, and I will definitely go back.
All right, if you would like to try NIDO, it's located on Oak Street at 5th in Oakland. The telephone number is 510-444-6436. It's open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Friday with dinner on Saturday and brunch on weekends. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $25.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by IRG has in-trend surfaces, quieter marbles, and rare exotics. Over 10,000 slabs in stock today. IRG in Brisbane and Dublin and at marblecompany.com.
Mattress systems from European Sleepworks, working to improve comfort and wellness for over 40 years. At Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley. Online at sleepworks.com.
Oakland International Airport. Now with flights all over the world. iFlyOAK.com.
Sutter Health CPMC, 7,000 employees, nurses, and physicians caring for their communities every day. Your city, your hospital. CPMC2020.org. La Tour Angèle Artisan Oils, French-inspired and handcrafted in Northern California. La Tour Angèle creates natural, healthy cooking oils that add new flavor to everyday dishes.
Support for KQED comes from Total Wine & More, offering more than 8,000 wines, 2,500 beers, and 3,000 spirits. Total Wine & More, now with 6 Bay Area locations.